Good morning guys, welcome to the video. My name's Derek, also known as Tap Peddler, and today is the big day. We're going to start putting the panels on the roof. So I've got my dad and I've got my brother here to help. I've just bought these, which are bits that will screw into the panels. Got these screws to connect, and got drill bits to drill some pilot holes. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the first two panels on now. So we've managed to get them aligned up. I think we're quite good. The screws are going in fairly decently in position of the batten, slightly lower than what I wanted, but it shouldn't make any difference. Yeah, so it's just the case now to keep them all aligned as we go along. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how it is so far. So yeah, do an update as we go along. day. finishing off that panel because it got quite bad last night with the condensation. It was quite slippy, so didn't do all the far screws across. So I've just finished off that, and now we're going to carry on putting on the roof. I'm going to time lapse it, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this is where we're at now. I think we've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 more panels to go, maybe a bit less. It's looking good. It's also going over this bit where the wall sort of sticks out a little bit more. It's gone over that nice and almost perfectly, nice and straight down the bottom. Hopefully if it continues to run, it will go over this bit where it sticks out as well down there quite nicely. I think at the top here we're going to have to put panels up now and put store a few over here, because we're going to have trouble getting them over this shed. So I think we're going to put them up there now, and then we can reposition them, so it might get a bit tight with panels up there as we're shifting things around. We've also had to add a couple of extra battens here, just because we're running slightly lower around here. So I'm just adding an extra batten along. I'll continue that now along there, so we've got something to screw to. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's looking. Right, so because of the shed here, what we've done, we've put some OSB board temporarily on top of this shed so we can rest some panels. So we're going to put 2 panels over there. We've worked out pretty much 5 panels will fit perfectly here. So we're going to put 2 there, just resting there, and then we're going to bring up the other 3 here and screw them down. And then it's going to be a case of getting up here with ladders against this shed, going up the panel and then screwing it down for the last couple. Okay, it's got quite late now and it's at the end of the day, so we're calling it a day. As you can see, we've done all of this so far, and we've got 2 more panels to put up in the middle of these. We've got 2 panels here, and I think that's another 2 that will go there. No, one panel to bring up, that's overlapping. That's 2 panels there, so yeah, one to bring up, put that there, and these can be moved across. Once we get that, because I won't be able to climb up the frame, because there'll be, there's going to be the last panels on. I'm going to have to fabricate something so the ladders will go up, sit on this thing here, and sit away from the panels. I'm going to try and do that so there's no weight on the panels. I don't want to dent them. So I'm going to try and do something with that, with ladders, and that will come tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day now. So we're going to get this panel, I think there's 3 panels left to do. Going to get those fixed up. Okay, so I'm at the top of the roof now, and what I've done, I've screwed this bit of wood here onto the back of the rafter here. So what I'm hoping to do is lean the ladders onto here, so this will raise it off of the roof a little bit, and then I'll be able to climb on here, screw this down, and then screw that one down, because there's obviously no space now to stand. Okay, so we're in the last panel now. This is the last panel. It's fouling the walls very slightly, so I'm going to have to chop a little bit down here. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to chop like 5 of these coming down this seam, because the flashing's going to cover this anyway, and it needs to come in about this much. So I'll cut it sort of down here, but then I'm going to leave this last bit here, so this will sort of overhang here, because that's obviously a nice edge then. And then I can sort of box in the edging around it. So yeah, so I've got to cut it around here with the angle grinder, and that should allow me to line it up. And we've got the ladders. I added another bit of wood to the top of there, so the ladders are just floating over the top of the wood, so they're not going to damage it. Okay, so now I've cut along the edge of the seam all the way up, so this will allow me to pull this panel across, and then I'll just trim again enough just to get it into the stonework around there. So this will be overhanging. Okay, so that's the final panel in place. Just waiting for the flashing now. There's a little bit of this is basically where I've had to cut it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I've left it there like that for now, but it's possible I might chop that off, depending on how the flashing looks when I actually come around to do that. Really pleased. Just got to do the flashing over here now, and then do the flashing over there. So I'm going to call that video it now. We've still got to put the panels on the other side of the roof and the membrane, and put all of the flashing on the sides as well, plus the top ridge. So stay subscribed to see all of that work being done, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and share the video if you found it useful as well. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.